What's up, everyone? We're gonna jump back into the Minecraft videos, starting with this, a 1.19 Mooshroom Island spawn seed video. I went through Chunk Base and looked for a bunch of seeds with Mooshroom Islands at the spawn, and then I went through and picked out the best to show to you. I prioritized things like having a stronghold nearby and jungle and badlands, but right now, before we get into it, make sure that your version is 1.19. These seeds will only work on version 1.19. They won't work on 1.18 or 17 or 16, 15, 14, only 1.19. So if you're playing on 1.19, then here you go. Here is our first seed. This one spawns you super close to some medium-sized islands, has a bunch of strongholds really close to spawn, and a pillager outpost. Also has some badlands it looks like, but let's take a closer look. So we got, let's see, it spawns you in this little forest. There's a ravine for easy ore access at the beginning. That's nice. Let's see, a village over there. Some decent flat land if you wanted to build some stuff. Not too bad, not too bad. And then, oh look, so you can see some of the Mooshroom Islands without even moving. But this one is the biggest one, so it's like a straight shot from the island. Pretty nice. You could build like a bridge or something. So the game won't actually let you spawn at a Mooshroom Island, if you were wondering or you didn't know. It'll just spawn you, even if a Mooshroom Island is at like 0, it still won't spawn you there. It'll spawn you somewhere else. But this one has like 4 medium islands right next to the main spawn area. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Now our second seed has a bunch of huge islands leading off from the main spawn area. I really like this seed. It's really cool. There is like some strongholds nearby and some Arctic up north and some badlands. Let's take a closer look. So you spawn on this jungle island. It's just like this nice little island. I really like that. And then if you turn around, there's like an equal-sized Mooshroom Island right behind you. So cool. And there's one of these jungle temples. Is that what these are called? I think jungle temples. So that's really cool as well. But let's go check out the Mushroom Island. So this first one is a pretty good size. It's not too bad. And then you got some tiny ones leading off to another big one, it looks like. And then this is 0 right here. So this is an example of like the game just won't spawn you there, it'll spawn you somewhere else. But this one has so many islands around 0, that's really nice. Now this one is one of my favorite seeds. It has these 2 gigantic mushroom islands right offshore from spawn. And not only that, it has tons of sand, tons of badland, but spawn itself is so cool. So you spawn and you start sinking in this little lake. Each time I tried it, it spawned me in the same place. So each time it spawned me in this like lake somewhere. But if you jump over this waterfall, guess what you find? You find a lush cave right here. An exposed lush cave 2 feet away from spawn. Get your spore blossoms, get your azalea trees, get your glowberries. You know, like that's so cool. I love that. But then if you look around spawn, you might notice something neat. Just look at the tree diversity. There is every single type of tree within 500 blocks of 0. There's even a little bit of jungle scattered in there, not much, but enough, you know, enough to get some jungle saplings and some brown dye. And like that's just amazing. The only one that's slightly farther away is the mangrove trees that are new. But this seed has really good biome diversity, so even the mangroves really aren't that far away. So from main spawn to the northeast is this first island. It's a really nice size. It's just right offshore. You just have to build like a super tiny bridge to get there. Super duper nice. You know, for like a communal district or a shopping district on a realm, or maybe just, you know, a nice solo project that you don't want mobs to spawn. It's really close to that main chunk of land, and then if you keep following it, you end up at this like Arctic region, and then another large Mooshroom Island. So like on realms, you know, a lot of times you have a shopping district and a gaming district or something. So this is perfect. These next 3 seeds are a teeny tiny bit farther away from spawn, but they are also leading up to our final 2 seeds That will be the largest Mushroom Island seeds that I found during this exploration. So be sure to stay tuned for that. The very, very last one is just mind-blowingly huge. Like, I was taken aback by how big it was. But this seed, however, you spawn in some jungle. There's a lot of jungle around the spawn area. Some decent tree diversity, decent biome diversity. And then if you swim offshore just a little bit, you'll come to a mushroom island. You can still kind of see the place that you spawned at over in that direction. So it's not too far away, and it's a really good size, you know, definitely good enough for some kind of crazy project or communal district, free of monsters, of course. And then it has this little guardian temple thing. A lot of them do, of course, being in the ocean, but this one is really, really close to the mainland. On to the next one. So this one has some teeny tiny mushroom islands leading up to the main one. The main one's a little farther away from where you spawn than some of the previous ones, but it's closer to the shore. So you can kind of follow the coastline all the way to the main mushroom island. So right off the bat, you see a teeny tiny island just to guide you there. If you turn around, you'll see some open land, lots of hills, like a decent amount of diversity. You got rivers. You definitely have much more land to work with this seed. So if that's something you want, maybe this one will interest you more. Then if you follow the teeny tiny island, it will lead you to another teeny tiny island. And if you keep following the coastline from those teeny tiny islands, you will quickly come across the main island. It's super duper close to land, so you won't have to swim out into oblivion. Main spawn is just back there, so you can follow it into that forest, or you can just swim following the little mushroom islands over here. And this main island is just like a big square or a big circle, you know, perfect for like a single project or a single district, and it's really close, just offshore over there, and yeah, it's really nice. I like it. So this seed is super interesting. You spawn right next to a pillager outpost and a stronghold village, the Mooshroom Island, and then down south is a huge mangrove swamp, and then to the northwest is a huge mushroom island with other mushroom islands scattered about the map. And then, like, I spawned with, like, bees on this tree. I don't know if that's actually part of the seed or not. There's tons of flatland on this peninsula that you spawn at. And the mangrove is to the left, and the mushroom island is over there to the right. But if we go straight, we'll run into this pillager outpost and this village with a stronghold. Pretty cool. Then that Arctic over there leads you to the mushroom island. So from main spawn, if we fly this way, you'll quickly find the Mooshroom Island. This one is really long. It's not very wide, but it is really long and it's close by. But then if we fly west from this island, we will eventually come across this Mooshroom Island. And this one is huge. You know, it's not at spawn, but it's still on the same map, and this map does have one at spawn, and then it has a bunch of smaller ones scattered out. Like, I just really like this seed. It has a lot of really interesting stuff on it. And if big mushroom islands is what you desire, then these last two seeds are for you. This one is my personal favorite out of the two. It has not only one, but two gigantic mushroom islands really close by. It also has a really good biome diversity and spawns you in a jungle kind of badland area. Really, really nice. You get some bamboo and some brown dye from the jungle, and then walk a little ways and find some villages and get your badland stuff, get your normal sand and red sand. You know, that's always handy. You always need sand for all your materials and stuff. And there's a pillager outpost and another village. And so if you follow the pillager village, you come to the coast, and right off the coastline is your first gigantic mushroom island. It's super big and super close, super duper nice. I, for one, love the gigantic islands. Give you plenty of room to work with and go crazy on your projects. But then if we follow the island toward its, like, skinny end, it will lead us to its sister island. It has another island almost just as big and a really interesting funky shape. It kind of like curves around and stuff. You know, either way, these are both like super duper close and super duper big and super duper nice. So let's move on to our very, very last seed. This one is also one of my personal favorites. The Mooshroom Island is kind of far away, but it is the biggest one that I've found. And the main spawn area kind of makes up for it as well. It has really good tree diversity. It has like every type of tree around main spawn. And then also it has a mangrove within 500 blocks. So we're going to go check out the mangrove really quick, just because it's 1.19, you know, we need to celebrate. But the Mooshroom Island is like kind of over behind us, like over there, I think. But the mangrove is this way. So you just a short little flight, and here you go. There's a mangrove forest thing. How cool is that? I love this. Get all your little frogs and plants and whatever else this may hold. And then let's go back to the main spawn. And so from where you spawn, if you fly... Let me wait for the map to load so I can... Okay, so the mangrove is over there, which means the Mooshroom Island is this way. And so if you fly for quite a ways, this one, it really isn't at spawn, but it was just so big, I had to include it. This is the biggest Mooshroom Island I found while digging through seeds. So also, if you like videos like this, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about it. Also, check the video description and I'll include some links to other content. I do Minecraft tutorials, playthroughs, and I've been doing art time-lapses recently too, based on what I do in like the Minecraft videos and stuff like that. I've been really enjoying making the art time-lapses and just making videos for you in general, but I can't keep doing it without your support. So be sure to like and subscribe to keep me afloat and to keep the party going. But that's all we got for this video. Also, let me know if you would like to see more seed videos, such as like mangrove swamp seeds at spawn, or ancient cities, or speedrunning seeds. Whatever content you would like to see, you know, just post about it in the comments and I will get to it as soon as I can. But again, thanks for watching, and until next time, don't forget to have fun.